you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, settle in. We've got a good one coming your way. It's the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Primetime. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here. A chance to take the field in the biggest football game of all time.
We're here all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl. For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
To say what he's done this year, Mike, is unheard of would be an understatement. I mean, there are quarterbacks who go their entire careers without even making it to the Super Bowl, yet here he is on the verge of potentially winning one in his very first season. He's got a lot of work to do between now and the end of this game to make that happen, but if he's able to lead his team to a victory here today, it would be a perfect storybook ending to an improbable and legendary rookie campaign.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. The RPO, that one is complete, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the play fake, here's Dart. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 3rd down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Giants first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This one from 49. That one is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
The Giants offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. In motion, it's Robinson. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Right back to Scatterboot on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Dart. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
Pass complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. On the return, Olszewski. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbull. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Throw left side, that's Johnson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Lions take over.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On play action, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw play.
On second down, Goff. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Brian Burns gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. DJ Reader in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Dart. The throw on the run is complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
He'll try to run for it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Start, going to throw here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. Throwing is Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action with Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions. First down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Oh, the ball's out. One of the Giants has it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday. After this, here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They hand it to Gibbs. He's got space inside the 25. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal at the
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He takes off. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. On first and 10, here is Dart. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
To the air on second down. Dart. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. And it's fourth down.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants cut the deficit down to 1.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway. here at the Super Bowl. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On target to Laporta. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Laporta in motion. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up
A 6-yard
2nd
pickup
and 5.
brings up 2nd and 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping
50-yard
for,
line.
but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slaw. A gain there of 15. Good for a Lions first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
All week long,
Bringing
they
up
stress,
3rd
Mike, that
and
we have to
12.
get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions are going to open up the lead to 8.
The score, Lions 17, Giants 9.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, it is Dart. He'll get that out to Scatterboo. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. RPO. That one is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
1st down, New York.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That'll be taken in by Scatterboo.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Lions' 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
He was taken down behind.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Out of the gun, 3rd down, it's Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Giants sending out their punter. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
That's good for a Lions 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Laporta in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Right back to St. Brown, they connect again. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got it at the 7. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Gibbs. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
One more time, they try Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will extend this third-quarter lead.
Giants 9.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Wide on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Giants first down.
1 quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the 4th from SoFi after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First down, Giants.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
It's out to the flat, and it's complete.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New York.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but...
And he will score! Game on! Cam Scatterboo! Touchdown, Giants! So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
16.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Lions offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
A run here with Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Detroit.
That's good for a Lions first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll go play action with Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second down, they need 3. From the gun, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here's Gibbs. Yeah. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
16.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
New York.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Throwing is Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where that first down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that 4th down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's Goff. He connects with St. Brown. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 6.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He's got his man complete. That's to Slav. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so a 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10. Williams in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So 2 minutes remain on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season. After this, they can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Laporta in motion. They'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Rock right. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions tack on one more to their lead.
Giants 16.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Giants offense ready to get back to work.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Dart. Open man is Robinson.
Dart's pass complete to Wandale Robinson. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. He'll get that out to Scalaboo. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of a yard.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd down and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Moving left. He'll try and get there on the ground. The long wait is finally over. The Detroit Lions have done it. They are Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players. Their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say. But then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.